Someone is in trouble? Well, in that case, the tracers of lost parts of speech will come to the rescue. Call them the special investigators. Investigators, someone is in trouble. Hector says a person is approaching our door.
Who could it be? A lady who lost an adjective, or a man who misplaced a pronoun?
Aha, our man in distress has arrived.
Oh, I've had such a dreadful experience.
Good sir, may we be of assistance?
Your company. Now let me see. Ah, yes, the tracers of lost parts of speech.
Yes, sir, and we are here to serve you. Your name?
Name. McMurtry. Professor McMurtry.
Professor McMurtry, I am Detective Hargraves, and this is my unexcelled, indeed my unexcellable staff of special investigators. Nouns, pronouns, verb the verb, adjectives, adverb, interjection, preposition, conjunction, and our trusty bloodhound Hector.
A most impressive staff.
Won't you be seated? Now, Professor McMurtry, what can we do for you? What part of speech have you lost?
I was in my office preparing for my next speech when I lost my line. What was it? Whenever I lost, I cannot continue my speech. You mean you don't know what part of speech is missing? No, I only know I need it badly. Oh, dear. How distressing. This is going to be a tough case.
We must come to the professor's rescue, even if he can't remember what he lost.
That's right.
Let's get down to business. May I take your hat, Professor?
No, I think better with it on. It keeps my brain warm and active. You think better with this hat on? Say, maybe that would help us too.
I'm thinking, and this is what I thought. If Professor McMurtry needs his hat to think, he also needs us. Why is that? Because we're parts of speech. It's very difficult to think without us.
How impressive.
We build on the sentences.
Yes, and every sentence must be complete.
The professor is right. Every sentence must have two parts.
The first part of each sentence is the subject. It tells her what we're talking about. In this case, the subject is the professor.
The second part of each sentence is the predicate. It tells what the subject is doing. In this case, the predicate is thinks. So the complete sentence is the professor thinks. The professor is the subject and thinks is the predicate. When I think, every sentence must be complete. When I'm busy with matters psychological, I keep intending to keep my thoughts quite logical. Here's a motto that I repeat: every sentence must be complete. It's the basis of ordinary etiquette to be sure of your subject and your predicate. Say the motto that he repeats.
of speech is missing. Was it a noun?
Could have been.
Could have been. It must have been. Don't you know how important we are? We're found everywhere. We're all the things you can name.
Down, Hector. We know you want to help the professor, but we must go this systematically and methodically. Let's hear what these nouns have to say.
If you ever wonder what a noun can mean, look around the room, name the things you see, like teacher and desk and pencil and book. Nouns can be found anywhere you look. Or the happiness you feel when you see. If you ever wonder what a noun can be, walk around the town, name the things you see, like tree and house and grocery store. Count and you'll find 50 million more.
A person, place, or thing that could have helped me finish my speech.
Perhaps we can help you. Now we know there are two types of nouns, both common nouns and proper nouns. Let's have an example of common nouns. We'll try to refresh the professor's memory.
Was it a day? Or a girl? Or a month?
No, I don't seem to recall.
Proper nouns, come and help us. If we can locate whatever the professor lost, we can call it by its special name. Start with a capital letter, and the day can turn into Sunday. Start with a capital letter, anything special that you write down simply must be a proper noun. Start with a capital letter. Start with a capital letter, and a day can turn into Sunday. Start with a capital letter. Anything special that you write down simply must be a proper noun. Start with a capital letter.
What time is he going to tomorrow? Did you call?
Oh dear, I wish I could remember. It may have been a noun, either common or proper. I just can't be sure.
That sounds firm. This part speech active can show a lot of action.
Down, Hector. I know who is first, but first let's see what he has to say.
I'm very often a man of action myself.
The verb is a man of action. He's busy all the day through. He runs, he walks, he whistles and talks. He does whatever you do. The verb is a man of action. He's busy all the day through. He skates,
likes to play with them. They run, walk, and play together. But when her is a verb of being and stands very still,
Just as I am.
You are.
I am.
Good old Hector crawls into the corner and sleeps.
You need to get the kids' car.
Professor McMurtry, would you say you lost an action verb or a verb of being?
They're familiar, but they just don't seem to be the part of speech I've lost.
Hector, I'd be on your trail.
Good boy, Hector.
Good boy.
This must be your missing word, Professor. Hector is usually right.
Yes, yes. What is it? What does it do?
It is the adjective brown. Tell the professor what you do.
Adjectives describe anything you've ever seen.
Adjectives can tell you the grass is green.
Adjectives describe any word at all for you. Adjectives can tell you the sky is blue. See a setting sun on a beautiful lake. Or pine trees so tall. If you want to paint a picture, use the loveliest words of all. Adjectives will show you the way to Wonderland. Adjectives will help you to understand. So you see, we describe
Green grass.
a tall tree, a blue sky, and a brown something with Professor McMurtry.
Well, Professor McMurtry, I think Hector has done it again.
No, I'm sure it wasn't the adjective brown. I don't particularly like brown.
What a pig.
No, I prefer blue. There's something so peaceful and relaxing about it. It makes one forget. But that's my trouble. Something I forgot. It's finishing my speech.
Well, perhaps it was an adverb. Did it answer the question?